everyone, welcome back to the channel. I have this clay pot from long time and I have cooked several times with this. Whenever I cook something with this and share the picture, my friends always ask how I have maintained it or how I have seasoned it initially so that it's not broken yet. Starting from biryani, veg, non-veg, many things I have cooked with this and you can see it's perfectly fine. So in today's video, I will show you how I have seasoned it initially when I bought it. Then we'll cook something with this. And then I'll show you how to clean this also. So let's get started. This pot I'm using from past 2 years just to show the seasoning process. I didn't buy a new one. So we'll show the process here with this one only. So after getting it home, first thing needs to be done is soaking in water. If you have a bigger pot or tub where this clay pot can fit, then put it inside and soak with water. I didn't have a bigger pot where this clay pot can submerge completely. So I just filled this with water. Not with this much of water what it is showing now, but I had filled it completely. So I filled this pot itself fully with water, just normal water, neither hot nor cold. And we need to soak it for almost 24 hours. After 24 hours, you can see outside also. I'm not showing it right now, but outside also it will be wet everywhere because it has pores and it will absorb water. So outside everywhere you can see it's wet.
24 hours later.
Discard that water with which you have soaked and let it dry naturally. It takes few hours, maybe 4-5 hours to dry it completely, or less than that also. Next day what I did was I had put some oil, any oil that you eat, that like refined oil. I just added some refined oil and spreaded that oil all over the pot, not only inside and outside, everywhere. I'm doing it just to show, so I'm not doing it nicely, but you spread it very gently and nicely everywhere, inside and outside. Spread it all over, inside, outside, even on the edges as well. This part is very crucial, otherwise there are chances of breaking in the middle of cooking. So, by next day or after 24 hours, you will notice all the oil is soaked and the pot is completely dried. Now the seasoning process is done and this pot is ready. We can use it now. So let's cook something. One important thing, don't let your child or your husband handle this, as there are high chances of being broken. Just kidding. Now let's get into cooking. I had soaked some dal for around 4 to 5 hours. These are some chana dal, tur dal, some masoor dal and some moong dal. As we are not pressure cooking, so soak it longer so that the cooking will take less time. Taken all these soaked dals and some water in this earthen pot. Added some salt and turmeric. Then covered and let it boil for some time. We are preparing Odisha special Dalma, which is a combination of varieties of dal and lots of vegetables. This is one of the dishes cooked in the world famous Jagannath temple Puri and also is a day-to-day food in every Odia household. Once the dal is half cooked, let's start adding the veggies. I am adding here some potatoes, arbi, suran, that's yam, pointed gourd, carrots, French beans, some broad beans. Initially I have added this much. And let this boil for 1 to 2 minutes. After some time in the second batch, I have added raw banana, that's plantain, pumpkin, brinjal, rich gourd and at last drumsticks. Can anyone count how many vegetables I have added here? You can add raw papaya also. I don't have it today, so I didn't add. Also, I have added one whole tomato. In Jagannath temple, tomato and potatoes are not added. Adjusted the salt, covered and cook it until all the veggies and dals are soft. This is one such dish which has lots of protein, lots of vitamins, minerals, everything, because we are using many more veggies. By the way, I have added here 12 vegetables. Of late, many chefs like Chef Vikas Khanna, Chef Sanjeev Kapoorji, they have all appreciated about our famous Dalma. Recently, I have seen a podcast where Bollywood actor Mr. Sunil Shetty was showing his love for our own Dalma.
Mixed vegetables. उसमें हर एक वो वेजिटेबल्स था और हेल्थ, हाँ, दालमा.
On working days, I don't cook dalma in this earthen pot, rather in a pressure cooker. Just put all the ingredients in cooker and cook it for 2 whistles. After checking 4 to 5 times in between, finally this time I have found that all the veggies are cooked nicely. Now let's make a quick yet flavorful tadka. I have added drumstick at the last because I don't want drumstick to be scattered all over. This dalma tastes the best when the tadka is made with ghee. So in a pan added ghee, added a bit of oil also, just to save the ghee from burning. Added some cumin seeds, bay leaf, crushed ginger, asafoetida, and then that whole tomato which I had put with the dal and veggies. On the other burner here in the pressure cooker, I have put some yellow moong dal rice to have with dalma. That tomato was already soft, so just crushed it, added half teaspoon of kitchen king masala, that's completely optional, and added this tadka to the dalma. Mixed everything together. At last added some coriander leaf and roasted cumin seeds and red chili powder. A delicious dalma is ready. Just few more tips to cook with the earthen pot is, while cooking try to use wooden spatulas or spoons. Also add hot water in the middle of cooking if required, not the cold water. And at last cook in medium to low flame, not on high flame. By following these steps and by seasoning properly, I have not broken my earthen pot yet. Our delicious dalma is ready. I enjoy this with rice, but this can also be enjoyed with roti. Today I have cooked yellow rice with moong dal. In Odisha we call it as kanika, and with some mango chutney and green leafy veggies stir fry. That's in Odia called saga bhaja. We enjoyed our without onion garlic lunch with this healthy and delicious food. Cooking is done, lunch is also done. Now let's check the cleaning of this clay pot. First thing is, don't wash it when it is hot. After finishing lunch, when it was completely cooled, I soaked it in water for some time and then cleaned the residues with hand. After this, added some baking soda, scrubbed gently with sponge and then washed it. If I cook non-veg, then I add vinegar also with soda to get rid of that smell. We shouldn't clean this clay pot with soap, as the clay pot or earthen pot has pores and soap can get into this. Once it is cleaned nicely, don't keep it in the cupboard immediately. Let it dry completely and then keep it back for further use. So now we have seen how to season the clay pot, how to cook with this, and how to clean it. That's all about this video. I hope you like it. If so, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching. I shall see you in my next video. Till then, bye bye.